What is up, MF or Super Jack, for today's video? Doing something totally different, getting back to my roots, as I like to say, which is always a good time. Just got off the phone with old Mr. Pornstash, and he's like, yo, dude, let's try to catch some giant stuff tomorrow. I was like, cool, I like to catch giant stuff. Let's do that. It's like, what are we going to have to catch them on? He's like, dude, we need you to go catch some bait. So we're going to go catch some damn bait in today's video, but the bait's probably going to be a little bit bigger than what you're thinking. Now, first stop, we got to go to the local Walmarts to try to go buy some bait to go catch some bait, but it's going to be really cheap, I think. Actually going to be doing some spillway / creek fishing, bouncing around to catch fish in a way that I used growing up, that anyone can go out and do. One of my favorite ways to go out and catch some fish. So I'm going to go to the Walmarts. I'm going to pick a couple things up. I think it's going to be really, really cheap. I would assume the large majority of you can afford this on your budget. And then we're going to head to the creek and catch some damn slaunch. We're hunting slaunches, if you didn't notice the shirt right here. On the way to the local Walmart right now, hopefully getting all my supplies for under $5, and I'll catch you guys at the Spillway. All right, done at the Walmart. Just got to the local Spillway situation. If there's a spillway, there's actually no one here. Badass. Gotta jump a little fence. Whew. Man, I'm agile. I didn't know how pertinent me going to Walmart and getting $4 worth of stuff. I did get out of there for under $5. How exciting that would be to film. So I didn't film that. I'm gonna get posted up by the creek right here. I'll show you what exactly I got and what we're using for bait. All right, so the bait of choice I just got to Walmart is this guy right here, the old kernels of corn. This is what we used growing up fishing creeks. Actually, this exact creek right here, fished with my dad, fished with my buddies. I used to go down in the summer, like every day I'd go down to the creek, and that's a lot of my foundation for fishing, is just getting out as much as possible, using stuff like corn, night crawlers that we dug up out of the garden, stuff like that for bait. And so that's what we're using. To rig that up, I got some little swivels, size 4 bait holder hooks, and of course, the old weights. I think the total was like $4.68, so a super cheap way to get out and catch some fish. This is a good way to get kids into fishing too, because what we're going after today is the North American carp head. Yes, that's right. We're gonna catch some carp to use for bait tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly what we're using them for bait for. I'm not sure if we're using whole ones, we're cutting them up, or what we're doing, but we need to catch a carp. Now I brought 2 rods right here. Both are spinning rods. I'm gonna show you how I rigged those up to catch carp, how I grew up fishing with them. Okay guys, time to show you the super secret carp snatching rig contraption. Of course, we're gonna use kernel corn. We'll talk about that in just a second, but this is how I rigged it growing up. I know there's a lot of experts out there on YouTube that'll tell you I'm doing it wrong. This is how we did it. We caught a shitload of carp whether we wanted to or not. So we got this slip sinker right here, which isn't pegged down in any way. You want it free moving. I'll tell you why in just a second. Then we got our swivel guy right there. This is 12-pound fluorocarbon line on this one. I actually did straight braid on the other one. And then I got a leader right here, about 12 to 14 inches worth of leader, and then this little bait holder hook. Now you want this to be unpegged and free moving, because when a carp or whatever else, you could catch catfish, or hell, I don't even know what the hell else is in here, when they pick up this hook and they're pulling on it, it's totally free. So they're not gonna feel the weight of the weight, and therefore they're gonna hold on a little bit longer. But yeah, we got 2 rods with us here. I'm gonna pop open the old corn. Man, this seriously, like, this brings me back to my roots. Did this growing up. Give them a little drain action. And then it's also good to chum the area a little bit. Get the carps all turn up. Basically, we're gonna get as many of these big, chunky, meaty pieces of corn on the hook as possible. I know guys like to use a needle and a little dropper rig, and they thread the corn on down below. I'm sure that probably works better, but I'm a redneck, and I've never used a rig like that, like the Europeans do, that are probably way better at catching carp than I am, I hope. But that's my old inbred rig right there that I learned growing up. We're gonna throw about a handful of corn out there in just a second. Pow, we're ready to freaking go. Come on, carps, come meet my corn. All right, pretty deep out there, probably a solid foot and a half, but I do see some carp splashing around in this area. So we're gonna create some type of a makeshift pole holder. Leave this guy with a little bit of slack in the line, so when a carp takes off with it, he can eat it without feeling the weight of the rod or anything. Carp fishing 101. I don't know if this is gonna work. All right, rig number 2. We're gonna put this guy a little bit closer to the bank. Now we do a little bit of chumming. Coming in hot, carps. Pow! Carp snatching time. Pornstash says we only need 1 for bait, which is true. Unless we want to use like 1 live and 1 cut or something like that, but I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. If we would catch more than 1, we might already have a bite actually. Oh yeah, we definitely have a bite. Okay, I casted that out about 30 seconds ago and I already got a carp snatching it. Carp just jumped up there. We got one snatching the rod. We're off to a hot start. Oh, okay. We already got one. Drag is way too freaking tight. Oh my God, that is a perfect size carp too. Perfect bait size. Don't get off, you dickhead. You bet. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Didn't even see him eat. I'm pretty sure he just like jumped out and touched it. But there we go. The common carp species. I went to move my rod and there was a carp already on it. This is gonna be pretty successful. Well, that was easy. You guys were giving me shit in that video when I was snagging. I'm going after my holy balls. I got another bite right here. Anyways, you're giving me a hard time because I was snagging those guys because they're so thick in here when I was going after the elusive. When I was trying to catch a walleye in this creek, which by the way, my buddy caught a big walleye in here. So for all you guys that thought I was just out here trying to snag freaking carp for fun, stupid, not true. There are in fact big walleye in and around this little area. My freaking pole's jumping like crazy. I might have another carp on already, guys. Definitely don't feel like I need to take more than 2 carp with me, but 2 of those little guys like that are gonna make like absolutely perfect bait. So all right, let's check this pole. I see my line jumping around. That last one, I didn't even know he had it. Nope. Just dicking with it. A lot of dicking going on down there. This honestly seemed kind of lame in my head coming out here to do this because like carp are not a desired species around here. I know in Europe, like I was saying earlier, people fish for them and had tournaments for them, super serious stuff. But this is seriously like so good to get back and do stuff like this once in a while. I think it's a good little refresher from going out beating my head in trying to catch these stupid bass that don't want to cooperate 97% of the time. All right, camera was off because I'm an idiot, but this guy tried to rip the damn rod out of my hand. This one's a little more feisty. Oh yeah. This is another great bait size carps. This is gonna be culprit number 2. We're not keeping any more than these 2, but honestly, you bet. I'm having a freaking blast, guys. Another carp guy. And I'm glad I brought pliers because he ate that. These are like money size too for using whole. Actually, this might seem giant for using whole. Sick. I don't care what anybody says. These carp are extremely tough to catch. You have to cast it out there and then you have to watch your pole. It's not freaking easy, guys. That's like the fire spot up there. We're gonna get back up there. I'm definitely gonna have to take Max to come do this at some point, because he wants to catch giant shit constantly. He loves the microfishing stuff for bluegills, and I mean, how could you not? It's nonstop action. You get to watch the fish eat it right in front of you. But he wants to catch some big stuff, and so we need to bring him to do this. You guys let me know if you want to see Max and pull him back on a big old slunchy, nasty carposaur. We got some dicking going on. Someone's dicking with old Mr. Bank guy up here. And the funny thing is, I haven't even gone up to where the water's pouring in yet. I could probably catch one every 7 seconds up there. I'm being a lot more sporting. I'm only catching one about every 1.5 minutes down here. Here we go. I literally have bites on both rods right now. I'm just waiting for which rod's gonna go. I think we got one here. Got him. Yep. Come here, sucker. Literally, he's kind of like a sucker. We got a better one? Nope. These are fun ones. They're not giant, but they fight good. Spinning tackle, love it. I cannot freaking wait to use these guys for bait tomorrow. You guys will have to comment down below right now what you think we're gonna try to catch with guys this freaking big. I'm actually not gonna keep this dude. I'm gonna throw him back since we already got 2 for bait. Well, fun time. Seriously, guys, please let me know down below if you want to see more like carp fishing and catfishing and stuff like this, because this is actually fun and like super easy. I love it. Oh, we definitely got some dicking going on. One certainly is dicking. Oh god, we got double dicking action going. Both rods have Little ding ding ding. Sorry, that was weird. Usually with these carp and these creeks like this, I know this from growing up doing it, when you get a bite and one actually really takes it and eats it, your line will be kind of like semi-slack with bow in it. It's just gonna go completely slack instantly, and they're usually just gonna be drifting downstream with it in their mouth, or just drifting out a little bit towards you. Once in a while you will get one that that takes off the other direction with it, but seems like they just pick it up off the bottom, suck it in, because they are bottom feeders. Oh God. About lost the old rod. I'm not sure if he's on there still, but that was sick. You there, buddy? Nope. He just freaking took off with it. I'm not sure how he took out of this super sturdy pole holder of sitting it on top of my backpack. Must have been a giant. Okay. God, I want to catch another one. I think we got one. Do you got it this time, dickhead, or not? Yep. You bet. That's the one. By the one, I mean it's just another one just like the rest of them, but it's definitely the one. Oh God, what do we got here? Yes, yes. Look at what we got, guys. What you know about that? A freaking walleye. We got a walleye on corn. That is fantastic. Pretty sick too. That's a good eater size walleye. I'm gonna throw him back, but look at that. Corn. Walter on corn. That's freaking awesome. Let's get him back in. Not what we're going for or expecting, but so much fun. All right, that was seriously freaking badass. I can't believe I actually caught a freaking walleye on corn. Out here throwing damn blade baits, jerk baits, everything else in the past to catch them. And apparently I just need to throw a little bit of corn on the hook. I did indeed forget to bring a bucket. So I got my two little carps right here for tomorrow in this bag. Super freaking jacked to use these guys for bait tomorrow. You guys will have to let me know what you think we'll be trying to catch with these guys, chopped up or whole as bait. I need you guys to tell me if you want to see more videos like this one. Go drop a comment down below, and if you want to see more carp fishing, more cat fishing, more live bait, whatever, corn, I don't know, corn's not live bait, more bait fishing, please go subscribe. That lets me know that you guys want to see more of that. But tune in for tomorrow's video. We're going to go use those guys for bait. As you can imagine, if we're using those for bait, we're probably not going to be fishing for small things, and you'd be correct by that. But thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I will catch you very soon. I'm out of here. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine. I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.